Greetings all. A grand welcome once again to all my lovely students. I hope you are hale and hearty and must have cherished the lovely moments of Diwali leave with adorable family members. This time you must have relaxed and enjoyed having a fun with friends to rejuvenate yourself for second term. So, are you all ready to begin with the new chapters of English? Well, let us come to know what's the next. Any idea? Okay, now we will start with the new chapter of English grammar, which has been taught to you in each and every class. It's an essential and considered to be the first part of speech in English grammar. So, what's that? Nouns. This lesson contains wonderful topics which will augment your knowledge and also enhance your grammatical concepts. So, let's get started. Let's study the following sentences and notice the words in bold. Number 1. Meera is a melodious singer. Number 2. I live in Delhi. Number 3. Joy and sorrow are parts of life. And number 4 is honesty is the best policy. So children, what have you noticed? In the above 4 sentences, there are words written in red letters. So, they are the bold words. Let's see what do they indicate. The words in bold in the above sentences are names of person, place, thing, condition and quality respectively. As said in the previous slide, that the highlighted words indicated something very special. So what are they? In the first sentence, Meera is a person. Number 2, Delhi is a place. Number 3, joy and sorrow are conditions. And number 4 is honesty is a quality. So all these words in bold are nouns. Exactly what are they? Nouns. And I hope you all have understood very well that a noun is a word used to name a person, place, thing, condition or quality. Let's understand this concept with the help of few examples. Examples of nouns. For person, what can we say? We may say the name of the person, Mohan, or any girl, women, man, etc. Then comes place. It may include the city, the country, the place where you go to school. The name of the school will become the proper noun, and when we just say the place where you go to study, that's called the school. And then hospital, like we have given few examples: Meerut, Australia, school, hospital, etc. Then comes thing: chair, pen, tree, book, watch, etc. Condition: there are different conditions, different situations which make us happy or angry. But when we are taking it in the case of nouns, then we'll say happiness, anger, sorrow, youth, etc. The last is the quality. the quality of the person, which is written in the form of nouns: truthfulness, courage, bravery, honesty, etc. Let's understand the kinds of nouns. There are mainly 5 kinds of nouns. Number 1, what is that? Any guess? Yes, that is proper noun. Number 2, common noun. Proper noun, then common noun. Number 3 is collective noun. Number 4, abstract noun. And number 5, material noun. We will read about these all the 5 nouns one by one in the next slides. But for your kind information, I must draw your attention towards the 2 nouns which are not mentioned in your English grammar, which is that everyday English grammar. But I have given you the list of all the kinds of nouns. So don't worry, these 2 nouns which are not mentioned in your book, number 3 collective noun and number 5 material noun, also play a very important role in English grammar. So please remember these 5 nouns which we are going to study one by one. After understanding the names or the kinds of nouns, we will study about them. What is the first noun? Proper noun. What are they? Let's read it out. Proper nouns are the names of specific people, place, or institutions. Like specific people, when we name some persons, they are also called the nouns. Number 1, like Raman, it's the name of the person. Sunil, Arun, Taruna. So we have mentioned the names of the people. When we don't name anyone, then it is a common noun. We say there is a boy, there is a man, there is a woman, and we don't know that person's name. We just tell the others about the person. Tell the others like they are the common persons. But when we name some persons, they come under the proper noun. Then come specific places. Here also the case is same. The place, it can be the name of the city, the name of the country, or the different names of the places like Delhi, Sydney, Darjeeling. Then comes specific institutions like Delhi Public School, DPS, All India Radio. Here we can mention any name of the institution which comes under proper noun. This is just for your reference that specific people, specific places, and specific institutions are written like this, and they're always written in the capital letters. Yes, very important point. Don't ever forget to write their first letter capital when you know that specific persons, specific places, specific things, specific institutions, they are the proper nouns. Then comes number 2, common noun. A common noun is a common name of all the things in a class. For example, animals. There we may say there are many animals, but we not name those animals. We just say a dog, a cat, a lion, a tiger, etc. But we do not name any kind of animal, person, place, or thing in the common nouns. Then comes people: mother, father, boy, girl, etc. Things also like table, book, computer, pencil, etc. I hope you have all understood the difference between the proper noun and the common noun. Let's move ahead. Let's understand the other three nouns also, which have been already told you in the previous slide. What are they? Number three is abstract noun, which might be new to many of you, but this is very important noun. Yes, let's see what is that. An abstract noun names a state, quality, feeling, or idea that we cannot see or touch but can only think of. We just think them, we can't touch or we can't see them. For example, words like happiness, size, beauty, pain, childhood, success are the abstract nouns. Do you know why? As explanation has already been given to you, that they name the state, quality, feeling. We can't touch them. Can you touch anyone's happiness? We can just see the person is happy. Can you touch anyone's size, anyone's beauty, anyone's pain, anyone's childhood or success? No, not at all. Because they are the abstract noun, not the material noun. Then comes the collective noun. A collective noun names a collection of person or things taken together as a group. For example, first list is of army. It is a collection or group of soldiers. Next is fleet. It is a collection or group of ships. Next is team. It is a collection or group of players. And the last kind of the noun is material noun. As the name itself defines. What does it define? A material noun names a matter or substance of which things are made up of. For example, silver, iron, gold, cotton, etc. are material noun. These all materials are used to make different things, which things are made of. So you should all understand about these five nouns very well and their examples too. Then only you will be able to solve their exercises. Okay, I hope these all the five kinds of nouns are clear to everyone. Well, let's move ahead. Yes, children, after knowing about the five kinds of nouns, you must know that the common nouns are further classified into two other nouns. Do you know them? Well, any guess? Okay, let's see. First is countable and uncountable. This is a further division, so don't get confused into the countable, uncountable with the other five nouns. You have to just understand that the common nouns are further classified. This is just for your reference because somewhere the nouns are named as countable and uncountable also. So you must know what is countable as a word itself defines. The word itself defines like countable, which can be counted, uncountable, which cannot be counted. Yes, now I'll show you one table which will clear your all the doubts. Countable nouns, they are those which have singular and plural forms. Number one column that is written in the top with countable nouns singular, like pen. What would be the plural? Pens. With number words, if we write some number of things, then we can say 5 pens. I want 2 pens. I want 3 pens. You are just illustrating it with number of things. With counting words, you suppose you have not to mention the number, but you are not very much certain also, then you can write down these words which are given in the last column with counting words like many pens. You haven't counted them and you even don't know the number of pens. Then you can say, I have many pens. Then second example I have taken of mountain. Its plural would be mountains. By adding s with mountain, it becomes plural. With the number words, like you want to add some numbers. What would be the number over here? 6 mountains. I've just written like that. You can add any number, 6 mountains, and with counting words, you can say those mountains. Here, I would like to tell you that these and those are just to show the distance. Here, those mountains, I've already explained about these things in the previous lessons, so don't forget, just correlate them with this chapter of nouns. Then comes the third example of toy. The plural of toy is twice, and the number words 3 twice, and the counting words several twice. I don't know how many are there exactly. So this is all about countable and uncountable, but I have given you the description of only countable in this slide. Uncountable we are going to understand from the next slide. As the name itself defines, uncountable means it's the opposite of countable. Countable, you all know, which can be counted easily, and it shows the opposite of countable. Uncountable means which cannot be counted. They are nouns which don't have a plural form and cannot be used with number words. As we did in the previous case, in the countable ones, we could write the numbers also, we could write with them the counting words also, but here the case is entirely different. So please understand the difference. Uncountable nouns are like gold, furniture, bread, health. Now, can you write the plurals of them? Not at all possible here. You can't say golds, you can't say furnitures, you can't say breads or healths. Even with the counting words also, it's not at all possible. You can't say each gold, I want each gold, I want 10 furnitures, I want every bread, I want many healths. No, these all the words given in the third column are in the wrong usage. So please understand the difference clearly with these examples, which will make you easy and comfortable to attempt all the exercises. Formation of abstract nouns. How can we form abstract noun from the given adjectives? Let's see. Abstract nouns formed from adjectives. The list is given here. First adjective is brave. So the abstract noun of brave would be bravery. Dark, darkness. Deep, depth. Great, greatness. Long, length. Honest, honesty. True, truth. Poor, poverty. Beautiful, beauty. And proud, pride. So this is a list how to form abstract noun from adjectives. Now we'll understand the list of abstract nouns formed from common nouns. Common nouns are boy, child, friend, king, man, slave, thief, mother, hero, honor. Now we'll see the abstract noun. How can we form abstract noun from the common nouns? Boy can be written as boyhood if you have to write it into the abstract noun. Child into childhood, friend into friendship, king into kingship, man into manhood, slave into slavery, thief into theft, mother into motherhood, hero into heroism, honor into ownership. That's all about the abstract nouns which we have formed from the common nouns. Let's go through the third and the final list of abstract nouns which are formed from verbs. Number one, advise. It's a verb, but if you have to write the abstract noun from advise, it will be advice. The difference is only in the second last letter. In the verb, we have written advice, but in the abstract noun, we have written advice. Then comes arrive. It's arrival. Choose, choice. Defend, defense. Die, death. Fall, failure. And live, life. So this is all about the list of forming abstract nouns from the given verbs. So, children, I hope you all have understood the chapter of nouns very well. We have done all the kinds in very much detail and with the examples too. Now you will come to know how to attempt the exercises, but only after going through all these explanations. Because if you have not gone through any kind of single slide which I have explained you now, then it may create a difficulty to solve the exercises. So my first and the last request to all of you, before going to begin with the preparation or with any kind of test, I personally advise you to go through every lesson in detail from the beginning only. So in the last, you should not have piled up many more lessons to understand them and to revise them and prepare them. You have to take this point in your mind that from the very first day you will be regular in watching, understanding, and maintaining the record of each and every lesson. Thank you so much.